Boys, reading Hunter x Hunter chapter 416. Already been spoiled, of course, but still, it's gonna be mostly a live reaction. I just saw the final pages of the chapter, which tell me that something very interesting and very fun is going to go down in this chapter. Martial law, I love martial law. Go back to chapter 410 reaction, you'll see I love the martial law since then. I'm super excited for it. I'm just seeing it play out, I'm happy about it. Benjamin gonna do stuff, and let's see. Special martial law has been declared. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. I think we might be in the territory where the Morena game was taking place, because then this shit happened. Like, everybody actually had to go out on the ground, all of the citizens and stuff. Anyone who moves without express permission of the royal army will be targeted for elimination. Stay where you are. Everybody walking, walking, walking. I think those are not the chambers of the princess, I think. Benjamin, Furikov, and the small bald guy who looks like a guy I know. They're all here. 12 hours from symptom onset to death. But the last 2 hours will be spent in a coma and I'll be incapacitated. Okay, so he has 10 hours left to live. I remembered like somebody theorizing that maybe Hulkenberg is in Benjamin's body right now, and that I don't know. I'm not even gonna theorize stuff, but like if if Benjamin goes to a coma and Hulkenberg's inside his body, then maybe Hulkenberg can wake up once Benjamin enters the coma. Possibility. It's possibility. Chapter 416, Proclamation. Furikov. Yeah, everybody's here. I can stay active for 10 more hours. I'll finish before my body gives out on me. Well, 10 hours, that's a lot of time. Hopefully you don't get tired in those 9 hours, though. Open the door. I need to talk to Camilla. But, by the way, bear with me. Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna open the windows a bit for more light. What? See? Much better. Very important, because I know the people who are watching this video, they're watching with their eyes too. They're watching my beautiful face. We need to see it well, you know? Definitely not listening and then listening to this and doing something else in another tab. Definitely not. Open door, I need to talk to Camilla. The guard's like, what? It's martial law. Do you desire a shootout? Bring it on. You have 3 seconds to decide. Yeah, bitch. I'm Benjamin. I can do whatever I want with martial law declared. Dude came in. Don't move. Stay there. What is going on? I'm reading too quickly. What is going on? I just love Camilla still lying there. Listen to me. And then she immediately starts shooting. She had a gun with her during the massage. Benjamin blocks her with his nen, which is really impressive, to be honest. Benjamin shoots the 2 masseuse mates. I mean, I kind of get it, because Camilla got aggressive, and he's like, yo, maybe the maids have something too, but bro, those maids did nothing wrong. Camilla looks beautiful. And she kind of looks like Prince Baka from Level E, who's also a beautiful man, hey. Benjamin reloading his shit. Benjamin looks really funny in the tunnel, like, I'm Benjamin, I'm really tough, I have 3 chins. That's impressive, though, that he actually blocked multiple bullets. But yeah, and not, of course, he is fucking really good at man, soldier dude. So it makes sense that he can, I guess. Don't think we've ever seen it before, because they really emphasize like it's really hard to block bullets. But I believe that Benjamin can do it. Camilla, oh, she looks so beautiful though. Tokashi, you're so good at artwork. The hair of hers looks so good in every panel. Okay, Zunan, they kind of like neither of them is shooting. I'm well aware of how you counterattack. Your ability activates when you're killed. Interesting. Is that why you're not shooting me? Pathetic. I guess the best you can do is to lock me up and starve me to death. Do it. It'll be like a waiting game. Will I starve to death, or somebody's walking towards them? Will you be cursed to death first? Together unto death, Your Highness, Prince Ben. Well, yeah. Camilla does have the curses. She does have the curses. And this dude killing himself. He killed himself with a knife too. That must be very painful. Way more painful. Like a slow death instead of like a quick death by gun. So that's probably gonna strengthen the curse. What the fuck? Dust in the wind. Hellfruit. Yomutsu Hegui. I assume that Yomutsu Hegui is the guy's name. Why do they not translate? Oh no, they translate the sound like. Ooh. Benjamin feels it. Holy shit! Oh, I love this imagery of like the fucking spooky face appearing in his eyes. The curse. Curse complete. Poor you. Humans can survive without eating or drinking for 3 to 7 days. Moswana focused on it for over 10 years, and for full 10 years. Yeah. It was kind of weird though, but like some of the princes were really surprised about this whole death game, but I guess somebody like Camilla, who's way older and influential, probably already knew about it and then was able to form this plan even 10 years ago. Because how old is she? Benjamin is like 40, right? So Camilla might be in her 30s, I think. So she's looking good for her 30s, you know? But hey, Moswana focused on it for over 10 years, fulfilled her destiny right before your eyes. Oh, damn, that's a woman? I didn't realize it's a woman. Hey, interesting design. Peak potency. You won't last half a day. You can panic now, you know? I can lower my metabolism to the bare minimum and go into near hibernation state for 3 months. Since when can you do that? Who the fuck can do that? It's like an ability or it's like your own skill? Did you train that? She's also naked. Half naked. Why do you have like something on your arm? What's that supposed to be? I mean, yeah, so she has something on her left arm, but like only on her left arm, not on her right arm. Is that where she concealed the gun, or maybe it's something like specifically to do with massages? The guy's probably like a massage king. Probably had a lot of experience with massages, so maybe he knows. Maybe there's like something that only people with peak expertise about massages know about. I don't know about it. I've had plenty of massages, but I'm not on that level yet. If you're not going to shoot, will you kindly leave? And then Benjamin is like, if I infected you with a disease, though, and say it's incurable, am I the one killing you or the disease? Ooh, I love that logic. I think one of my homies actually came up with that logic once before. It's like, yeah, Camilla could easily be killed by poison because then it's not like a person is targeting her. It just happens to be a person. It happens like a poison just happens to kill her. Food poisoning, whatever. If it's a disease, would a virus have enough aura to bring you back to life? He's spitting. He is spitting. Even if I'm the one responsible for your death, I have the same disease. And if I died first, who would your ability kill to bring you back to life? That's smart. I don't fear death. What about you? Yeah. He left? What? He left? What I think is really interesting right now is like, is Benjamin saying that he's going to poison Camilla, or is he thinking like, I can poison Camilla, and I can die, like Camilla, I can die, and Camilla will die then, but then he comes back through Furikov's ability or something, through which he can become a god, like through his Nembeast, what he talked about 3 or 2 chapters ago. Interesting. Interesting. This chapter is great. See, I'm just happy to see Camilla again and see her interact with her big brother. And just to see the curses come in action, bro. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening, you know. That's just fun to see in this crazy arc. I love all these Prince characters, so I'm happy that I love the previous volumes too, going doing all this Morena stuff, Phantom Troop stuff. But this is what I live for. Benjamin, family dynamics, beautiful women. What else do you want? But that Benjamin left now, I have no idea what's going on. And he's also leaving on his own, you know? So it's not like he left one of his soldiers there to be like, yeah, we're gonna keep Camilla in place or whatever. He just killed 2 mates, took on the curse. Maybe he wants to take on the curse. Just to get that out of the way, sort of. Since he's also probably they also talked about Furikov activating his curse onto Prince Benjamin, like his beyond the tongue curse. So maybe he's just collecting curses right now before he becomes a god. I don't know what he's doing. No activity in room 104. The 4th prince is inside. No activity though, huh? There are 20 people in there, including the prince, but no activity. What are you talking about? Telling who's in the royal army and who isn't is going to be difficult. Go by the book. Shoot when you must. Shoot whom you must, huh? But leave 4th prince Tserriednich to me. Do not interfere. So I know the chapter's gonna end on Benjamin and Tserriednich in front of each other. That's what I saw. Because somebody posted the final page of the chapter. Why do you do that? Just the final page, like the raws. No text, no nothing. They didn't even comment on it. They just posted that shit. I'm the stupid one for clicking it though. It wasn't Discord, by the way, because I don't I don't think I've really been spoiled on Twitter before, but on Discord I have. But it was my own fault. Just wasn't careful enough. Sometimes, life just gets a bit not even busy, but like there's so much stuff that I just forget that Hunter x Hunter is running, and then I just check that fucking Hunter x Hunter channel in that server, and it's like, oh shit, accidentally got spoiled. Because yeah, I just forget about it, unfortunately. Even though I wish I didn't. Whatever, let's keep reading. Tserriednich closing his eyes, continuously training. I really love how this has been set up though, that Tserriednich will not react to anything during training, even to gunshots. Even to Theta's gunshot he didn't react. And now we got this whole situation where Benjamin is gonna come in and Tserriednich still just gonna close his eyes. I'm so curious, bro. I'm so sorry for yapping instead of reading, but I'm really curious about what is gonna happen with Tserriednich and Benjamin. Specifically because Benjamin said he was gonna become a god. Okay, sure. But when he becomes a god, doesn't that immediately allow him to win the whole succession contest? And that's why I don't feel like it isn't going to happen. But it also kind of has to happen because I already set it up. This stuff is really cool and it's mysterious and the characters want it to happen, so it kind of should happen so that we can be satisfied in knowing okay, the Chekhov's gun has been shot, the cool thing has actually come into effect, and we're gonna see it. But Tserriednich's the only character right now through who we can see something actually happen, but then it can still be reversed because he can see into the future. So imagine the Tserriednich versus Benjamin fight would have Benjamin turn into a god. Then we could see through Tserriednich's future vision, like, oh shit, Benjamin became a god for 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, he does all this crazy shit. But then we go back to Tserriednich's point of view. It's like, oh yeah, this all this shit is gonna happen. I'm just gonna dodge it and then kill Benjamin or whatever. That's how you can eat your cake and have it too. I don't know, because if Benjamin becomes a god, what are we gonna do? That's just a bit too insane. I have no idea what it would mean for the story. Just gonna read these pages now. Special martial law has been declared. Please follow the royal army's orders and remain calm. Tserriednich does not notice. Also, this fucking logo on his shirt, I know what it's supposed to be, like Calvin Klein or whatever. It just reminds me of the fucking Majin Vegeta shit on his forehead, that kind of logo. Please follow the royal army's orders and do not panic. Hisetsu, Salkov, the homie, by the way. Hisetsu is seamless, even though the alarm is blaring. What are his nerves made of? Bro, he got that Netero gene in him. We all know he's beyond Netero's son. We know it. You got that gun in the back to be safe. Give me your gun, huh? I'm going to use it. What? On the first prince? You're Salkov, right? Yes, sir. There's something I need you to do. Anything, sir. I'm about to die, but it's going to be a ruse. As I was saying, shit is gonna go down. He's gonna use his ability. I want Benjamin to see Tserriednich's ability. I really want to. Because Benjamin really fucking hates Tserriednich. And I like Benjamin more as a character, I think. But Tserriednich kind of has to live for this plot, with Kurapika and all. So it makes sense that Tserriednich would survive this encounter just for the story. But yeah. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm just gonna continue reading. I'm about to die, but it's going to be a ruse. But tell everyone exactly what you saw. Then put my body in a coffin right away so nobody sees it. Don't tell anyone about my ability. What is his plan? What is he cooking? Got it? Tserriednich is about to do something. Whatever it is that he showed Theta. I don't think I've ever read that name out loud. Theta? The illusion. His ability. Understood, sir. Yo, Salkov kind of a homie though for going through with it. What was I gonna say? I forgot, man. Something with Tserriednich's future side, whatever. I'm going to go back to this page later. There must be some kind of condition, and once fulfilled, you can't escape it. Not even Theta felt anything out of the ordinary. Tserriednich is obsessed with the speed of his Zetsu. Okay, I remembered what I wanted to say. Even though I do like Benjamin more than Tserriednich, I would enjoy seeing Tserriednich outsmart Benjamin because Benjamin underestimated Tserriednich. But at that point, Benjamin kind of was right because Tserriednich is a dumb, loser, idiot ass dork, and he kind of deserves to die, incel ass dude. But it's still interesting to see how, after putting in effort, he got strong, you know, and just allowing Tserriednich to have this cool moment to show off, like, okay, this is how strong he has become in such a short amount of time. Will also make it more interesting down the line to see him face off with Kurapika. Tserriednich sums up the speed of his Zetsu. If this thing activates on his Zetsu, it's already underway. I really can't feel a thing. I can't believe. But why is he also? But like this entire coffin plan is really crazy. Like, why does he want to be put in the coffin? He wants to fake his own death, and then just stay safe through that. He thinks that if he can enter the coffin zone, he'll be safe. I guess because nobody can enter there except for King Nasubi. Maybe. I can believe his nerve facing Benjamin with an incomplete move he's still practicing. He's crazy, or insanely confident in himself and his skills. Probably both. Thanks to that, I'll be able to witness your confrontation and try to analyze your ability. I swear I'll expose your ability, for Theta's sake. Salkov, you are a homie. You're a great friend to Theta. And maybe to Tserriednich both, because he kind of deserves to die. He needs to die, bro, for his own sake as well. The door is locked, no answer. Stand back. What stuff? He just kicks the door in with his bare foot. You don't see no aura, no nothing. That's pure strength. Benjamin, follow me. As I move forward, shoot anyone behind me who moves. Roger. Is Benjamin an enhancer? I forgot about that. Like his ability, I would almost say that he's a specialist in some sense, but maybe he's an enhancer. I mean, he does kind of enhance the abilities of the people he uses. Kind of. But personality-wise, feels like he's similar to somebody like Gon or somebody who like Ufogin, you know, kind of really direct. Like he almost even got mad at Furikov, despite really believing in loyalty. He still got really mad at Furikov, like, yo, you betrayed me, what the hell? I like him. Benjamin, cool character. And the reason I compared him to Ufogin too is because this scene where he breaks the door reminds me of Ufogin doing the exact same thing during York New when he was locked up. And then he got out, and then he was like, bruh, headbutt through the door. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. I want to beat the chain guy. Benjamin. Ooh, those eyes. Those eyes still have the curse in them. Love that detail too. It's such a cool detail too, because it just goes further to show in how much of a debacle, is that the correct word? I don't know. How much of fucking, he's cursed. He's literally cursed. Like, he's literally cursed, but also has that poison on him, which is basically a curse. Like, he can't do shit. So he came in, looking at all the guards. He says that he sees that one guard with Nen. Of course, we know this guy. Tserriednich. Oh yeah, of course it's Tserriednich guard. I know the guy. He looks like my ethnicity, you know. So that's why I always remember him. You've been learning Nen in room 1014. Yes. Take him in for questioning at the Central Justice Ministry. Good idea. I had read the report, but if we really started from a point of having never learned Nen, I need Kurapika as a teacher in my army. Everybody wants Kurapika, bro. Everybody wants to hop on Kurapika's dick. Hey, every hunter reader gets it. Here we go. I think these are the pages we saw, the next two pages. Yeah. What the fuck? Yo, I did not see. Like, I saw these two pages, but then didn't look at them. I just saw Tserriednich and Benjamin, you know? I did not see Benjamin fucking shooting Tserriednich in the fucking chest, in the stomach. Oh. Tserriednich looks really cool, though, on the first page. I also, like, I compared him to Majin Vegeta before, but he also has, like, those baggy jeans, you know? Those baggy pants that a lot of characters in the Majin Buu arc wear. Including Majin Buu himself, but also like the fusions and stuff, Gotenks. Sokov on his knees. Tserriednich closes his eyes. Zetsu. I'm surprised you can use Nen too. Wanna try sparring? Boom! Who gave you permission to speak? I don't have to waste time with you. Oh! I also saw Benjamin's fat fucking head. I didn't see that. Did not see the shooting. Oh, this is such a cool scene. Next chapter is gonna be crazy, bro. Crazy. Yo, wait. Oh? This is who I'm looking at, by the way, the entire time. I got my phone in like a stand, and Leorio is sitting in front of it. I like that. Leorio, man. So like that's when I'm recording videos, I'm imagining that I'm talking to Leorio the entire time. Sorry to break the immersion. I'm not talking to the audience. I'm talking to Leorio. So like if you wanted me to talk to you, then you should have sat in front of my computer screen right now. You know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm pretty tired, so I'm just saying random ass bullshit. But bro, this chapter, Scoot, Scoot. This is the 6th chapter of the batch. Still 4 more to go. But yeah, Tserriednich's plan is gonna work. The thing is, we've seen scenes further ahead. We know Zhang Lei escaped. We know Lazarus escaped. We know that Benjamin is like still alive, still functioning. He's because he's going to end up at the Ministry of Justice in front of Mizaisto and Botobai and Kaiser. Kaiser has something up his sleeve, some trump card that he wants to use on Benjamin. I think we think to keep himself safe. And Benjamin was really sweating when he was in front of Mizaisto and such. I think that it makes a bit more sense now, not just because of the illness, also possibly because of the curse, but maybe even because of something that Tserriednich might do. And Tserriednich wanted this gun, so what's up with that? You know, like is he going to? He was going to do something against Benjamin, but that's what he said himself. I'm about to die. There's something I need you to do. I'm going to use it. Oh yeah, Tserriednich says I'm going to use that gun, and then Salkov asks him what on the first prince, but Tserriednich doesn't answer, but he does then ask, "You're Salkov, right?" Huh? Why did he even ask that? Why did Tserriednich ask, "You're Salkov, right?" Why did he ask that? Weird question. Because it can be that he doesn't trust Salkov, but is he thinking like Hulkenberg's inside of him, or what is he thinking? What is Tserriednich thinking? Benjamin shooting Tserriednich is so funny. Oh love, oh love. I want to grab my favorite volume of Hunter x Hunter, volume 33. Here it is. This is one of the best volumes. This is probably my favorite volume of manga ever. Not gonna lie. And it's a lot of setup that hasn't even gone anywhere. Bro, the artwork so good. Such a good volume. Like for the artwork alone, remove all the text, and just for the artwork alone, it's already one of my favorite manga volumes ever. Such good artwork, bro. The fucking this, bro. Finishing Hunter x Hunter anime and then going into this, insanity. But I just want to see Tserriednich's introduction and him calling Benjamin. I really enjoyed that scene. It's Benjamin. Hey, big brother. Good news. Dad agreed to the deal. Are you serious? Yeah, he made a declaration. The sole survivor of this voyage will be the next king. Ah, dear God, thank you. Finally, I can freely dispose of all the rotten trash. Quake in your sleep, Benjamin. I will be the next king. You think you can win? Are you high on something? A natural high. Yo, shut the fuck up, Tserriednich. Did you tell everyone else? And then also just Benjamin. Benjamin's introduction is so funny. Just him holding a lion in a chokehold. That's why I think he's definitely an enhancer, right? He kicked in the door with his bare feet. Come on, he's got to be an enhancer. He's so fucking muscular. That messages will bring the brothers all the details. I wanted to let you know first. I'll get rid of you myself, you. And then he just curses, you fucker. I'll break every bone in your body. Scary. Know what? Just don't call me again, imbecile. And then Benjamin gets so fucking mad at being called an imbecile by Tserriednich. Then he just fucking chokes out the lion. The lion is coughing blood. Why does he hate Tserriednich that much, you know? Like, I know why I hate Tserriednich that much. And we do know that Benjamin doesn't participate in the Carne Lavra, which is like the whole, like basically fucking Epstein party of Kakin. And Tserriednich probably does participate in that. I think so. Tserriednich is still uncertain, you know, because he has this like superiority complex, but I kind of feel like he also has this superiority complex towards Kaken itself. So I'm not sure if he would participate in everything, like all the Kaken traditions. But whatever. It's just cool to finally get this payoff to Benjamin's hate. Even though Benjamin said, "I'm going to break, I'll break every bone in your body," but when he saw Tserriednich he didn't even give him like that much attention in a sense. He just shot him immediately. He's like, I don't have time to waste with you. Like, you're fucking trash, bro. And yeah, I believe that Benjamin would think Tserriednich is trash because he kind of is trash. Benjamin is so cool. He's so cool. He's so strong, you know. But he's also kind of evil because he wants to be a dictator. But I don't think I have anything else left to say. So I'm gonna end the video here. Really excited for the next chapter. I hope I can read. I will try to not be spoiled on that. That's all I can say. Also, just read Sakamoto Days chapter. Bro, Sakamoto Days final fight is so freaking good. Robocop chapter was pretty funny, and no One Piece chapter, unfortunately. Anything else I want to talk about? I haven't read the rest of Jump yet, but I'm gonna read Ichi the Witch because Ichi the Witch is so freaking good too. The new arc is gonna be crazy. And Kagura Bachi last week was really good. It was like probably the best chapter in the entire series, not even gonna lie. Aside from that, Summon Hearts. Thing is, like this kind of random, you can click off the video now if you don't care about this, but normally I always read half of Jump today, like all the series I really love that I want to read on like the computer screen, double pages, which are Sakamoto Days, Ichi the Witch, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, but there's no One Piece of course. And Robocop I read on my phone always, but Robocop just the goat, so I always need to read it. That's the first series I always read. But then there's also Shinobi Undercover. Sometimes I read on this day just because it really relies on spreads and it kind of sucks reading it on a phone. Even though Shinobi Undercover is not the best series ever, like at all. I think I would give it like somewhere between a 4 out of 10 and a 6 out of 10. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's kind of sucky. And the other series are, what are they? Hinata's Magic, yeah, that's just gonna get X'd eventually. That really sucks. Like these are the series I read at work. Hinata's Magic, Kyoshi, which also really sucks. Underdoctor, which is like it's easy to read. I like it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna read Canon Master 2 on the PC because that has really detailed artwork, so I want to read it in full. Animal Signal, pretty cool series. I do read it on phone at work. Roku's House of Oddities. I'm almost caught up on that. I didn't. I first 2 chapters. I was like, man, I'm not gonna continue. But then it actually ended up being kind of good. I'm slowly catching up. Only has 17 chapters though, so gonna catch up really quickly, probably by the end of this week. Someone Hurts is so good too. And Class to Be Hero Destroys is really funny too. I like Sorachi's manga, even though I haven't really watched or read all of Gintama, but what I read and watched was like it ranged from kind of sucky to great, you know, to very great. And the Class to Be Hero Destroys is great. All in all, I liked every chapter so far. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, but I don't have work tomorrow though, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna read it tomorrow anyway, or if I'm gonna delay it until I work again on Thursday. I'll have to delay reading Jump for 4 days then. Which sounds painful. Who does that? My heart. But yeah, just gonna end the video there. See you later, and have a good Monday or whatever. Good Sunday if you're watching on Sunday. Bye bye.